Estamos aqui na quinta edição do Digital Age e agora vamos conversar com Steven Rosenbaum, que acabou de fazer uma palestra a respeito do seu livro Curation Nation.
So the question is there such a thing as a professional critic?
Yes.
And I would say, with all due respect, if you look at the people that have grown up in criticism, they come in two flavors. There are serious written critics who, whether it's art critics or music critics, who really think through the genres they're in. And then there's been this explosion in media critics that are essentially good on camera and flip and can say in 60 seconds, the movie has these stars in it, the director did a good job, you should go see it, thumbs up, thumbs down, and they're out. I think that the kind of media-created critics become overwhelmed by social critics. I think that the world of professional criticism is very much alive and well. And I find that the people I trust, once I find that you're a movie critic and I trust you and I follow you, I tend to tune out the noise and just follow my friends and professional critics.
Okay, so which means do we have to turn curation on some beyond particular to how we can collaborate and make people's lives easier doing these reviews and this kind of thing?
So the question is, does curation actually solve the problem of digital overwhelmed noise? And I think the answer is partly. I mean, we all say kind of jokingly, if we could just shut all this off, we might. But at the end of the day, I think that a world of lots of information and ideas is a good thing. I think that there's two changes you're going to see. One is, I think that as there's a generation of us who are used to, being able to clean our inbox before we leave work. And I think that all of us collectively need to kind of take a deep breath and realize, given the amount of digital information that comes at us, we're not going to empty our inbox. And so, I think younger people understand that not every tweet gets responded to, not every text message gets responded to. So the first thing is a cultural change, which is to say we're not going to manage everything that comes at us. And then the second thing is, I really do think that when I look at the things that I'm pointed to by my network of friends, it's far more interesting than the media. I mean, when a friend of mine says, there's an amazing exhibit at the Museum of Modern Art in New York and you should go see it, I just had a great time. Very different than having to read through, Time Out New York and flip through all those pages and have it all be. So I think social recommendation actually will make us broader individually, will make us take more risks, not less.
Okay. So how we can avoid curation to be faced as a censorship or a kind of self-censorship?
Okay, so I love this question. So this came up at TED this year, where Eli Pariser talked about the filter bubble, and this idea that in a world of too much information, you're starting to see algorithms only recommend things to you that they know you liked the last time. So there's no diversity, there's no risk. My answer, with all due respect to Eli, who I actually think is super smart, is it doesn't take technology for people to be narrow-minded. People have been narrow-minded long before technology made them narrow-minded. So I don't believe that anything about what's happening on the web will expose us to less ideas or will narrow our field of vision.